Some much-needed relief in California today. Strong winds that have plagued the fight against the wildfires are finally slowing down, but tens of thousands of people still remain under evacuation order. Many are having trouble getting back into their decimated communities, and some are even starting to place blame on the power companies and others for not doing more to save lives in the fire's early stages. CBS News reporter Andres Gutierrez is live in Pacific Palisades for us this morning and joins me now. Andres, tell us more about this lawsuit that was unveiled yesterday against Southern Cal Edison.
Good morning, Vlad. The wrongful death lawsuit has been filed by the family of 59-year-old Evelyn McClendon, who died in the Eaton fire. She is one of 16 people who died in the Eaton fire. They allege that the Southern California Edison company was negligent in not shutting off the power lines, despite there being extreme fire warnings in the days leading up to the fire. The attorney says that they're seeking justice not for the McClendon family, but also for the wider Altadena community.
For my sister to die like that and there's other people in our community all throughout Altadena.
You don't wait till the transformer blows up and catches on fire. It's too late to turn off the energy then.
And so the utility does insist that the investigation is ongoing and that the utility, that the reports that they got in the days leading up to it, that the wind gusts did not meet their threshold to do a shutoff. The CEO telling the LA Times that the National Weather Service and the utility ended up recording slightly different wind speeds in Eaton Canyon that day. This is now one of many lawsuits that have been filed against the utility and other utility companies here as they're trying to find some accountability for these fires, Vlad.
So what about these folks, Andreas, who are still having trouble just getting back into their homes?
Well, for many of them, life is still on hold, Vlad. There are neighborhoods that are still on lockdown, like this one right now. There are, in fact, some adjusters that are beginning to go down here, but it's very limited on who gets access to the neighborhoods because of the dangerous conditions. There are still down power lines. There's all this toxic debris that eventually has to get assessed by a hazmat crew and then eventually cleaned out. There are also lingering hot spots that fire crews are tending to. And so a lot of these evacuees, they left in a hurry thinking that they'd be back in a few hours, but it's now been more than a week. And so some of them are still only having what they have on the clothes on their backs. And so they're going to the FEMA disaster recovery centers. They're asking for those $770 to at least try to get some clothes or something, you know, so perhaps a hotel room for the week, but there's only so much that money can do. So for a lot of these folks, they're just trying to figure out when they can get back to these neighborhoods, see what's, you know, left, and not, as you can see, not much. So at this point, it is just they're just waiting and hoping for the best.
All right, Andres Gutierrez for us. Thank you very much, Andres. Appreciate it.